Hello, friends, and welcome to week 2 of July's Speaking Life Devotional. This week, our focus is on Matthew 11:28, and the theme is Rest for the Weary Soul. Have you ever experienced a season in life where you were carrying so much that you wondered how much longer you could keep going? I have. There was a period in my career when life revolved around endless cycles of responsibilities. There were class schedules, management meetings, committee meetings, a myriad of reports to be written, compliance deadlines, and so on and so on and so on. Like many leaders, I believed that if I just worked a little harder and stayed a little longer, I could hold everything together. The truth is, I was exhausted. Not because I didn't love my work, not because I lacked resilience. I was simply carrying more than one person was ever meant to carry. And then everything changed. My mother became critically ill. Almost overnight, my priorities shifted. The work that once consumed my thoughts suddenly became secondary because someone I loved needed me more. As I cared for my mother during the final months of her life, something unexpected happened. Although caregiving was physically and emotionally demanding, it never felt like the burden work had become. Looking back now, I realize why. God was reordering my priorities. He was teaching me that my identity was never found in my productivity. It was found in Him. When my mother passed away, God gave us both rest. She entered her eternal rest, and in time, He led me into a season of rest for my weary soul as I walked away from a position that no longer was serving the purpose He had for my life. Jesus says in Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Jesus does not promise a life without responsibility. He offers Himself. The rest we are speaking about, the rest that we need for our soul, that kind of rest comes from knowing we no longer have to carry life's burdens alone. How often do we carry burdens Jesus never asked us to carry? The burden of proving ourselves, pleasing everyone, holding everything together, believing that success depends entirely on us. Jesus lovingly invites us to lay those burdens down and to come to Him. One of the greatest misconceptions about leadership is that strong leaders carry everything. Healthy leadership isn't about carrying more. It's about knowing what belongs to you and what belongs to God. Some responsibilities will stretch us. Others will drain us because we were never meant to carry them alone. The strongest leaders are not those who never grow weary. They are the ones who know where to go when they do. When we learn to lead from dependence on God rather than constant thriving, we become calmer, more present, more compassionate, and better equipped to serve those entrusted to our care. This week, I'd like to encourage you to do 3 things. Number 1, identify one burden you need to surrender to God in prayer. Number 2, ask yourself honestly, is my exhaustion coming from faithful service or from trying to carry what only God can carry? And number 3, create intentional space for true rest in God's presence this week. So if today you feel weary, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, hear the invitation of Jesus once more. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Not because every problem will disappear overnight, but because the one who walks with you is greater than any burden you will ever carry. I am Genevieve Melanie Julian, and my mission is to speak life, hope, and transformation to people and workplaces. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you next week.